Hello students, this is Mamta Mond and I am the subject matter expert in mathematics. If you have not subscribed my YouTube channel, please subscribe my YouTube channel. And today we will learn about NCERT textbook mathematics solution, class 8, chapter 1, rational numbers, exercise 1.1, try these questions and questions 1 to 11. Let's get started. What we will learn today? Today we will learn about exercise 1.1, try these questions and questions 1 to 11 on properties of rational numbers, closure property of rational number, commutative property, associative property, distributive property, additive and multiplicative inverse, additive and multiplicative identity of rational numbers. Let's solve some questions. Now we have to solve try these questions of exercise 1.1. First could be teach 7 by find using distributivity. We have the one questions and we have to solve this question using distributive properties of rational number. 7 by 5 multiplied with minus 3 by 12 plus 7 by 5 plus 5 by 12. 7 by 5 multiplied with minus 3 by 12 enclosed within brackets and 7 by 5 multiplied with 5 by 12 also in bracket. Write down 7 by 5 multiplied with minus 3 by 12 plus 7 by 5 multiplied with 5 by 12. Then this is in distributive properties. As we have seen, A multiplied with B plus A multiplied with C. Then this can be written as A multiplied with B plus C. So 7 by 5 multiplied with minus 3 by 12. 7 by 5 is the common here. So 7 by 5 multiplied with minus 3 by 12 plus 5 by 12, and minus 3 by 12 and 5 by 12 enclosed within brackets. A, B, C are rational number, then A multiplied with B plus A multiplied with C can be written as, this is the distributive properties of rational number. A multiplied with B plus C. If A, B and C are three rational numbers, then distributive properties of rational number is A multiplied with B plus A multiplied with C. We can write this distributive properties as A multiplied with B plus C. Here A is the common rational number, so A multiplied with B plus C. And if you can write A multiplied with B plus C also, A multiplied with B plus A multiplied with C. So 7 by 5 multiplied with minus 3 by 12 and 7 plus 7 by 5 multiplied with 5 by 12. Here 7 by 5 is a common rational number. So 7 by 5 multiplied with minus 3 by 12 plus 5 by 12. Now we can write 7 by 5 multiplied with, when we add these two rational numbers, here common denominator, write down common denominator 12 and minus 3 plus 5. Minus 3 plus 5 is 2. 2 divided by 12. Write down 7 by 5 multiplied with 2 divided by 12. And now we multiply these two rational number. 7 multiplied with 2 is 14 divided by 5 multiplied with 12, 16, 60. So 7 multiplied with 2 divided by 5 multiplied with 12. And now these two will be cancelled with this 12, 6. So you can write 7 divided by 5 multiplied with 6. And 5 multiplied with 6 is 30. So you get 7 multiplied 7 divided by 5 multiplied with 6 equal to 7 divided by 30. So we get 7 divided by 5 multiplied with minus 3 by 12 plus 7 divided by 5 multiplied with 5 divided by 12 equal to 7 divided by 30. Now move to second bit. Now we have to solve question number second bit. Question number second bit is 9 divided by 16 multiplied with 4 divided by 12 plus 9 divided by 16 multiplied with minus 3 divided by 9. 9 divided by 16 multiplied with 4 divided by 12 is enclosed within brackets, and 9 divided by 16 multiplied with minus 3 by 9 enclosed within brackets. First write down this rational number. 9 divided by 16 multiplied with 4 divided by 12 plus 9 divided by 16 multiplied with minus 3 by 9. Here 9 by 16 is a common rational number. Write down 9 by 16 multiplied with 4 divided by 12 plus minus 3 divided by 9. As we know, if A, B and C are three rational numbers, then A multiplied with B plus A multiplied with C can be written as A multiplied with B plus C. This is the distributive properties of rational number. So here 9 by 16 is the A and 4 by 12 is the B and 9 minus 3 by 9 is the C. So we can write this 9 by 16 is the common rational number. 9 divided by 16 plus 9 divided by 16 multiplied with minus 3 divided by 9 plus 4 divided by 12. Now we can write 9 divided by 16 multiplied with here 9 and 12. We have to take the LCM. LCM of 9 and 12 is 36. So write down 36 in denominator and divide 36 with 9. 36 with 9 is 4. So multiply. Now multiply minus 3 with 4 plus 36 divided by 12 is 3. 3 multiplied with 4 is, write down 4 multiplied with 3. Divide this number with 3. 3 is the prime number. Now it's 2. Two. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So LCM of 9 and 12 is 3 multiplied with 2 multiplied with 3 multiplied with 2. 3 multiplied with 2 is 6. 6 multiplied with 3 is 18. 18 multiplied with 2 is 36. So here write down common denominator. Common write down 9 and 12. LCM of 9 and 12 is 36. In denominator write down 36 and 36 divided with 9. We get 4 minus 3 multiplied with 4 plus 36 divided with 12 is 3. 4, then write down 4 multiplied with 3. So we get 9 divided by 16 multiplied with minus 3 multiplied with 4 is minus 12 and 4 multiplied with 3 is 12. Minus 12 plus 12 divided by 36. We get 9 divided by 16 multiplied with 0 is minus 12 plus 12 is 0. So we get 0. 9 divided by 16 multiplied with 0 is 0. Any rational number multiplied with 0, we get 0. Now move to next question. Now we will solve question 1 of exercise 1.1. Question 1 is using appropriate properties find first bit is minus 2 divided by 3 multiplied with 3 divided by 5 plus 5 divided by 2 minus 3 divided by 5 multiplied with 1 divided by 6. This is the rational number given and this is in distributive properties. Minus 2 divided by 3, write down minus 2 divided by 3 multiplied with 3 by 5 plus 5 divided by 2 minus 3 divided by 5 multiplied with 1 divided by 6. Now here we can see 3 divided by 5 is the common rational number. So write down this common rational number is close to each other. Minus 2 divided by 3 multiplied with 3 divided by 5 minus 3 divided by 5 multiplied with 1 divided by 6. Write down this rational number close to each other, then add this rational number plus 5 divided by 2. Now we can see that this is in distributive properties of rational number. Here 3 divided by 5 is the common rational number. So this is in, so we can write 3 divided by 5 minus 3 divided by 5 multiplied with 2 divided by 3. Here minus 3 divided by 5 is here. So we can write minus 3 divided by 5. Minus 3 divided by 5 multiplied with 2 divided by 3 plus 1 divided by 6 plus this 5 by 2. As A, B and C are three rational number and A multiplied with B plus A multiplied with C, then we can write A multiplied with B plus C. This is the distributive property of rational number. Here 3 divided by 5 is the common rational number, so we can write minus 3 divided by 5 multiplied with minus 2 divided by 3 plus 1 by 2 divided by 3 plus 1 by 6. Now we add these two rational number 2 divided by 3 plus 1 by 6 and here LCM, take LCM of 3 and 6. LCM of 3 and 6 is 6. Write down 6 in denominator and divide 6 with 3. 6 with 3 is 2. Then multiply numerator 2 with 2. 2 multiplied with 2 is 4, we get 4 plus divide 6 is 1, then multiply 1 with 1. 1 multiplied with 1 is 1, we get 1. Then write down 4 plus 1 divided by 6 plus 5 divided by 2. Then 4 plus 1 divided by 6 is 5 divided by 6 minus 3 divided by 5 multiplied with 5 divided by 6 plus 5 by 2. Now this 5 and this 5 cancel, and 3 cancel with 6 is 2. So this can be written as minus 1 divided by 2 plus 5 divided by 2, and 2 is the common denominator here. So minus 1 plus 5 in numerator, minus 1 plus 5 divided by 2, and minus 1 plus 5 is 4, 4 divided by 2 is 2. Now we get minus 2 divided by 3 multiplied with 3 divided by 5 plus 5 divided by 2 minus 3 divided by 5 multiplied with 1 by 6 is 2. Now move to second bit. Now we'll solve second bit of exercise 1.1. Second bit is 2 divided by 5 multiplied with minus 3 by 7 minus 1 divided by 6 multiplied with 3 divided by 2 plus 1 divided by 14 multiplied with 2 divided by 5. Write down this rational number. 2 divided by 5 multiplied with 3 minus 3 divided by 7 minus 1 divided by 6 multiplied with 3 divided by 2 plus 1 divided by 14 multiplied with 2 divided by 5. Here 2 by 5 is common rational number. 2 divided by 5 multiplied with minus 3 by 7 and 1 divided by 14 multiplied with 2 divided by 5. Here 2 divided by 5 is the common rational number. So we can write this rational number close to each other. So we can write 2 divided by 5 multiplied with minus 3 by 7 plus 1 divided by 14 multiplied with 2 divided by 5. Write down this rational number close to each other. Then minus, write down minus 1 by 6 multiplied with 3 by 2. Here 2 divided by 5 is the common rational number. So write down 2 divided by 5 multiplied with minus 3 by 7 plus 1 divided by 14. Then minus 1 divided by 6 multiplied with 3 by 2. As we know, if A, B and C are three rational numbers and A multiplied with B plus A multiplied with C, then we can write A multiplied with B plus C is the common rational number. So here 2 divided by 5 is the common rational number. So we can write 2 divided by 5 multiplied with, here B is the minus 3 by 7 and C is the 1 divided by 14. So we can write 2 divided by 5 multiplied with minus 3 by 7 plus 1 divided by 14. Now we have to add these two rational numbers. 2 divided by 5 multiplied with, take LCM of 7 and 14. LCM of 7 and 14 is 14. 14 divided by 7 is 2. Now multiply minus 3 with 2. Minus 3 multiplied with 2 is 6. Minus 6 plus 14 divided by 14 is 1. Then multiply 1 with 1. 1 multiplied with 1 is 1. So we get minus 3 multiplied with 2 is minus 6 plus 1 multiplied with 1 is 1. Minus 6 plus 1 divided by 14. Minus 1 divided by 6 multiplied with 3 divided by 2. Now we can write 2 divided by 3, 2 divided by 5 multiplied with minus 6 plus 1 is minus 5. Minus 5 divided by 14 minus Here we can cancel 3 and 2. 3 and 6. 3 multiplied with 2 is 6. So we can write minus 1 divided by 6 multiplied with 3 by 2 is minus 1 divided by 2 multiplied 2 is 4. Minus 1 divided by 4. So we get 2 divided by 5 multiplied with minus 5 divided by 14 minus 1 by 4. And here 2 cancel with 14 with 7. So we and 5 cancel with this 5. So we can write minus 1 divided by 7 is 2 cancel with 14 is 7. So we can write minus 1 divided by 7 and this minus 1 divided by 4. Minus 1 divided by 7 minus 1 divided by 4. Now take the LCM of 7 and 4. 7 and 4 LCM is 28. Divide 28 with 7. 28 divided by 7 is 4. Then multiply minus 1 with 4. Minus 1 with 4 is minus 4. Then divide 28 with 4. 28 with 4 is 7. Now multiply minus 1 with 7 is minus 7. So we get minus 4 minus 7 divided by 28 equal to minus 4 minus 7 is minus 11. Minus 11 divided by 28. So we get 2 divided by 5 multiply with minus 3 by 7 minus 1 by 6 multiplied with 3 divided by 2 plus 1 divided by 14 multiplied with 2 divided by 5 is minus 11 by 11 divided by 28. Now we will solve question number 2. Question number 2 is write additive inverse of each of the following. First bit is 2 divided by 8. If a is a rational number, then its additive inverse of rational number a is minus a. That is negative of that. If rational number is positive, then its additive inverse is negative, and if additive rational number is negative, then its additive inverse is positive. Additive inverse of a rational number is its opposite sign. That is, if rational number is positive, its additive inverse is negative, and vice versa. Vice versa means if rational number is negative, then its additive inverse is positive. And sum of a rational number and its additive inverse always 0. That is, if a is a rational number and its additive inverse is minus a, if a is a rational number, its additive inverse is minus a, and sum of rational number and its additive inverse is always 0. A plus minus a is 0. So additive inverse of 2 divided by 8 is minus 2 divided by 8. Is 2 divided by 8 is positive rational number, so its additive inverse is minus 2 divided by 8. So, and we can check this rational number to addition of 2 divided by 8 plus minus 2 divided by 8 is 0. And so 2 divided by 8 plus minus 2 divided by 8 is 0. And additive inverse of minus 5 divided by 9. Additive inverse of minus 5 divided by 9 is Here minus 5 divided by 9 is negative rational number, so its additive inverse will be positive rational number. So additive inverse of minus 5 by 9 is 5 divided by 9, positive rational number, and we can write 5 divided by 9 plus minus 5 divided by 9 is 0. That is addition of rational number and its additive inverse is always 0. And third bit is additive inverse of minus 6 divided by minus 5. Minus 6 divided by minus 5 is, we can cancel this minus symbol. So this can be written as minus 6 divided by minus 5 is 6 divided by 5. That is positive rational number. So additive inverse of positive rational number will be negative rational number. So additive inverse of minus 6 divided by minus 5, that is 6 divided by 5 is, we can cancel this negative sign, and minus 6 divided by minus 5 is 6 divided by 5. So additive inverse of 6 divided by 5 is minus 6 divided by 5, negative rational number. And we can write minus 6 divided by 5 plus positive rational number 6 divided by 5, that is minus 6 divided by minus 5, that is 0. Positive rational, this is positive rational number, minus 6 divided by minus 5, as we can cancel this negative sign, minus symbol, and we can get 6 divided by 5. 6 divided by 5 plus its additive inverse is minus 6 divided by 5. Minus 6 divided by 5 plus 6 divided by 5 is 0. We learn here that additive inverse of positive rational number is negative rational number, and additive inverse of negative rational number is positive rational number. If rational number is positive, then its additive inverse will be negative, and if rational number is negative, then its additive inverse will be positive. And sum of rational number and its additive inverse is always 0. Next, move to next bit, fourth bit. Now we solve fourth bit. Fourth bit is 2 divided by minus 9. We have to find the additive inverse of 2 divided by minus 9. Additive inverse of 2 divided by minus 9 is, this is a negative rational number, so additive inverse of negative rational number will be positive rational number. So additive inverse of 2 divided by minus 9 is 2 divided by 9. 2 divided by minus 9 can be written as minus 2 divided by minus 2 divided by 9. So minus 2 divided by 9 is negative rational number, so its additive inverse will be positive rational number 2 divided by 9. And 2 divided by 9, 2 divided by minus 9 plus 2 divided by 9 is 0. A sum of rational number and its additive inverse will be 0. And fifth bit is 19 divided by minus 6. We can write 19 divided by minus 6 is minus 19 divided by 6. So this is a negative rational number. So additive inverse of negative rational number will be positive rational number. Additive inverse of 19 divided by minus 6 or minus 19 divided by 6 is 19 divided by 6. Positive rational number 19 divided by 6. And 19 divided by minus 6 plus 19 divided by 6 is 0. Sum of rational number and its additive inverse always 0. Now we will solve question number 3. Question number 3 is verify that minus of minus x for x equal to 11 divided by 5 and x equal to minus 13 by 17. Additive inverse of rational number is its opposite sign, and if rational number is positive and its additive inverse will be negative, and if rational number is negative its additive inverse will be positive, and sum of rational number and its additive inverse is always 0. We have given x equal to 11 divided by 5, and minus x will be minus 11 divided by 5, and minus of minus x will be minus x will be minus 11 divided by 5. So minus of minus 11 divided by 5 will be plus positive sign 11 divided by 5. That is the value of x. X is 11 divided by 5. So we get minus of minus x equal to x. Minus of minus x equal to x. And second bit is x equal to minus 13 by 7. And minus x will be minus of minus 13 by 7. Minus of minus 13 is plus, minus of minus is plus, so minus of minus 13 by 17 is plus 13 by 17, and this minus symbol, minus, we have to write given the minus symbol. Minus of minus x is minus of minus x is minus of minus 13 by 17. Minus of minus 13 by 17 is plus 13 by 17, and this minus symbol you have to put here, minus of 13 divided by 17. So we get, that is the x. So we get minus of minus x equal to x. So we get negative of negative rational number is positive rational number. Negative of negative rational number is positive rational number. Now we solve question number 3. Question number 3 is verify that minus of minus x for x equal to 11 divided by 5, and second bit is x equal to minus 13 divided by 17. Additive inverse of a rational number is its opposite sign, and if rational number is positive its additive inverse will be negative, and if rational number is negative its additive inverse will be positive, and sum of rational number and its additive inverse is always 0. X equal to 11 divided by 5, and minus x will be minus 11 divided by 5. Minus x will be additive inverse of x, and minus 11 divided by 5 will be additive inverse of 11 divided by 5. That is the additive inverse of rational number. And minus of minus x will be, minus x is minus 11 divided by 5, and minus of minus 11 divided by 5 is 11 divided by 5. That is the positive sign. Positive rational number 11 divided by 5, that is equal to x. So we get minus of minus x equal to x, and second bit is minus 13 divided by 17. Minus x will be minus of minus 13 divided by 17. Minus of minus 13 divided by 17 will be 13 divided by 17, and that is the additive inverse of minus x is the additive inverse of x, and 13 divided by 17 is the additive inverse of minus 13 divided by 17. Then minus of minus x will be minus of minus x is 13 divided by 17. Minus x is 13 divided by 17, and you place 1 minus sign is minus of minus x. Minus of minus x is 13 divided by 17. So we get minus of minus x is minus 13 divided by 17. That is equal to x. X equal to minus 13 divided by 17. So we get minus of minus x equal to x. Next, move to question number 4. Now we have to solve question number 4. Question number 4 is find the multiplicative inverse of the following. Multiplicative inverse of a rational number can be obtained by 1 divided by the rational number. If a is a rational number, then multiplicative inverse of a will be 1 divided by a. And product of rational number and its multiplicative inverse is always 1. Multiplicative inverse of minus 3 will be 1 divided by minus 3 equal to minus 1 divided by 3. And product of rational number minus 3 with its multiplicative inverse 1 divided by minus 3. Minus 3 multiplied with 1 divided by minus 3 will be equal to 1. Now multiplicative inverse of minus 13 divided by 19 equal to 1 divided by minus 13 divided by 19. 1 divided by minus 13 divided by 19 will be minus 19 divided by 13. Agree? 1 divided by minus 13 divided by 19 equal to 1 multiplied with 19 divided by 13. So we get 1 multiplied with minus 19 divided by 13 is minus 19 divided by 13. So we have product of rational number minus 13 divided by 19 and its multiplicative inverse is minus 19 divided by 13 is 1. Is 13 will cancel 13 and 19 cancel with 19, and minus multiplied with minus sign is positive sign. So we get 1. Now multiplicative inverse of 1 divided by 5 is 1 divided by 1 by 5 equal to 5. So we have product of rational number 1 divided by 5 multiply with its multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse of 1 divided by 5 is 5. So 1 divided by 5 multiply with its inverse 5, we get 1. We learned that multiplicative inverse of a rational number is 1 divided by the rational number, and product of rational number and its multiplicative inverse is always 1. Now we will find the multiplicative inverse of fourth bit. Multiplicative inverse of fourth bit is minus 5 divided by 8 multiplied with minus 3 divided by 7. Multiplicative inverse of minus 5 divided by 8 multiplied with minus 3 divided by 7 is 1 divided by minus 5 divided by 8 multiplied with 1 divided by minus 3 by 7. And the multiplicative inverse of minus 5 by 8 and then multiplied with multiplicative inverse of minus 3 by 7. So multiplicative inverse of minus 5 by 8 is 1 divided by minus 5 by 8 equal to 1 multiplied with 8 divided by minus 5. So we get 8 divided by minus 5, that is minus 8 divided by 5. And multiplicative inverse of minus 3 by 7 is 1 divided by minus 3 by 7. And 1 divided by minus 3 by 7 is 1 multiplied with 7 divided by minus 3. That is 7 divided by minus 3, that is minus 7 divided by 3. So we get minus 8 divided by 5 is the multiplicative inverse of minus 5 by 8, and minus 7 divided by 3 is multiplicative inverse of minus 3 divided by 7. Then we multiply minus 8 divided by 5 multiply with minus 7 divided by 3. We get 8 multiplied by 7 is 56, and 5 multiplied with 3 is 15, and minus multiplied with minus is plus symbol. We get multiplicative inverse of minus 5 by 8 multiplied with minus 3 by 7 is 56 divided by 15. And product of rational number minus 5 by 8 multiplied with minus 3 by 7 and its inverse. And its inverse is minus 5 by 8, inverse of minus 5 by 8 is minus 8 by 5. And product of rational number minus 3 by 7 and its inverse multiplicative inverse of minus 3 by 7 is minus 7 by 3. So multiply minus 3 by 7 with minus 7 by 3. We get cancel 5 and 5 and 8 and 8 and 3 and 3 and 7 with 7. So we get 1. Product of rational number and its multiplicative inverse is always 1. Now fifth bit, multiplicative inverse of minus 1 multiplied with minus 2 by 5. Minus 1 multiplied with minus 2 by 5 is 1 divided by, multiplicative inverse of minus 1 is 1 divided by minus 1, that is minus 1. And multiplicative inverse of minus 2 by 5 is 1 divided by minus 2 by 5 equal to 1 multiplied with 5 divided by minus 2. 5 divided by minus 2 is minus 5 by 2. So multiplicative inverse of minus 1 multiplied with minus 2 by 5 is, multiplicative inverse of minus 1 is minus 1, and multiplicative inverse of minus 2 by 5 is minus 5 by 2. So we get minus 1 multiplied with minus 5 by 2. We get minus multiplied with minus symbol is plus symbol, so we get 5 divided by 2. And product of rational number and its multiplicative inverse is minus 1 multiplied with minus 2 by 5, that is the rational number, and its multiplicative inverse is minus 1 multiplied with minus 5 by 2. Multiplicative inverse of minus 1 is minus 1, and multiplicative inverse of minus 2 by 5 is minus 5 by 2. So we get product of rational number and its multiplicative inverse is 1. It's where minus 1 multiplied with minus 1 and minus 1 is plus 1, and minus 2 and 2. Here 2 cancel, and 5 and cancel is minus 5, and product of minus 1 and minus 1 is plus 1. So we get product of rational number and its multiplicative inverse is 1. Now sixth bit, multiplicative inverse of minus 1 is 1 divided by minus 1. 1 divided by minus 1 is minus 1. And we have product of rational number minus 1 multiplied with its inverse multiplicative inverse is -1 is -1, we get 1. Product of rational number -1 and its inverse is also -1. -1 multiplied with -1 is 1. Multiplicative inverse of -1 is -1 and its product with multiplied with -1 is 1. We get 1. Now we have learned the multiplicative inverse of a rational number is the 1 divided by the rational number, and product of rational number and its multiplicative inverse is always 1. Now we have to solve question number 5. Question number 5 is name the property under multiplication used in the following. First bit is -4 by 5. -4 divided by 5 multiplied with 1 equal to 1 multiplied with -4 by 5 equal to -4 by 5. We know when we multiplied a rational number with 1, we get the same rational number. And if a is a rational number and if we multiply a rational number a with 1, we get the rational number a. That is called the multiplicative identity. Here -4 by 5 is a rational number. Rational number multiplied with 1. When we reverse this multiplication of 1 with rational number -4 by 5, we get the same rational number -4 by 5. This property is called the multiplicative identity of rational number. If a is a rational number, then we multiply a with 1, we get a, the same rational number. If we multiply 1 with the rational number a, we get the same rational number a. That is called the multiplicative identity of the rational number. Second bit is -13 by 17 multiplied with -2 by 7 equal to -2 by 7 multiplication of -13 divided by 17. This is called the commutative property of rational number. If a and b are two rational numbers, then product of two rational number a and b equal to a. Product of two rational number ab equal to ba. Here -13 by 17 is one rational number and -2 by 7 is another rational number. When we multiply the two rational number, then we can reverse the rational number. -2 by 7 multiplied with -13 by 17. That is called the commutative property of rational number. If a and b are two rational number, then product of the rational number a and b, ab equal to ba. Then third bit is -19 by 29 multiplied with 29 divided by -19 equal to 1. Here if we multiply a rational number with its inverse, multiplicative inverse, then we get the number 1. That is called the multiplicative inverse property. If a is a rational number, product of a rational number and its multiplicative inverse is always equal to 1. Here -19 by 29 is a rational number and its multiplicative inverse of -19 by 29 is 1 divided by -19 divided by 29 equal to 1 multiplication of 29 divided by -19 equal to 29 divided by -19 is -29 divided by 19 or 29 divided by -19. When we multiply the rational number -19 divided by 29 with the multiplicative inverse, that is 29 divided by -19, Here 19 and 19 cancel, and 29 and 29 also cancel, and negative sign and negative signs cancel, then we get 1. So we know product of a rational number and its multiplicative inverse is always equal to 1. That is called the multiplicative inverse property of rational number. So we have learned here that when we multiply a rational number with 1, we get the same rational number, and if we multiply number 1 with the rational number, that is if we reverse, that is multiplication of 1 with rational number or multiplication of rational number with 1, we get the same rational number. That is called the multiplicative identity property of rational number. And when we multiply a rational number with another rational number, we get the multiplication of second rational number with multiplication with the first rational number. Both are equal. That is called the commutative property. When you multiply product of two rational number equal to product of that rational number when we reverse that rational number. That is, if a and b are two rational number, then product of rational number ab equal to ba. That is the reverse of that rational number, ab equal to ba. And when we multiply a rational number with its multiplicative inverse, we get the product of rational number and its multiplicative inverse is always equal to 1. That is called the multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative identity is a multiplied with 1 equal to a, where a is a rational number, and commutative property is if a and b are two rational numbers, then product of rational number a multiplied with b, ab equal to b a. That is called the commutative property. And if a is a rational number, product of rational number and its multiplicative inverse, a multiplied with multiplicative inverse of rational number a is 1 divided by a. That is, a multiplied with 1 divided by a is 1. That is called the multiplicative inverse. Now we have to solve question number 6. Question number 6 is multiply 6 divided by 13 by the reciprocal of minus 7 divided by 16. We know reciprocal is the multiplicative inverse. Reciprocal of minus 7 by 16 equal to, we can get reciprocal of a rational number is 1 divided by the rational number. That is the multiplicative inverse of the rational number. Reciprocal of minus 7 divided by 16 equal to 1 divided by minus 7 divided by 16 equal to 1 multiplied with 16 divided by minus 7 equal to 16 divided by minus 7 equal to minus 16 divided by 7. Multiply 6 divided by 13 by the reciprocal of minus 7 divided by 16. Reciprocal of minus 7 divided by 16, we get minus 16 divided by 7. Now we have to multiply 6 divided by 13. Multiplying 6 divided by 13 with the reciprocal of minus 7 divided by 16, we get 6 divided by 13 multiplied with minus 16 divided by 7 equal to 6 multiplied with minus 16, product of the numerator divided by product of the denominator. 6 multiplied by minus 16 is minus 96, divided by 13 multiplied with 7 is 91. We get minus 96 divided by 91. Now we have to convert this rational number into improper. That is minus 91 minus 1. 91 multiplied with 1 is minus 91. So minus 1, 91 multiplied with minus 1 is minus 91, minus 91 minus 5 is minus 96. So we get minus 1 5 divided by 91. 96 by 96 divided by 91, we have to convert this into mixed. We can divide 91 is the divisor and 96 is the dividend. 91 multiplied with 1 is the quotient, 1 and 5 is the remainder. 1 5 divided by 91. We get minus 1 5 divided by 91. So we get multiplication of 6 divided by 13 with the reciprocal of minus 7 divided by 16. We get minus 1 5 divided by 91. Now we have to solve question number 7. Tell what property allows you to compute 1 divided by 3 multiplied with 6 divided by 4 by 3 equal to 1 divided by 3 multiplied with 6 enclosed within bracket enclosed within parenthesis multiplied with 4 divided by 3. This property is known as the associative property. When we multiply a, b and c are three rational number, we multiplied a multiplied with a multiplied with b multiplied with c equal to a multiplied with b enclosed within parenthesis then multiplied with c, third rational number. This property is known as the associative property. Here a, b and c are three rational number. A multiplied with b multiplication of c enclosed within parenthesis. First we multiply this b and c, then we multiply with the rational number a. Here a multiplied with b. First we multiplied a, first number is second number, that is enclosed within parenthesis. First we multiply these two a and b, then we multiplied the product with the third rational number c. A multiplied with b multiplied with c equal to a multiplied by b multiplied by c. This property is known as the associative property of rational number. So here 1 divided by 3 multiplied with 6 divided by 4 by 3 equal to 1 divided by 3 multiplied with 6 multiplied with 4 divided by 3. Here first rational number is 1 divided by 3, second rational number is 6 and third rational number is 4 divided by 3. When we multiply second and third rational number, that product multiplied with the first rational number, that is same as multiplication of first rational number with second rational number, then the product multiplied with the third rational number, that the result both are same. That is called the associative property of rational number. Now we have to solve question number 8. Question number 8 is 8 divided by 9 is the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 1 by 8. Why or why not? We know minus 1 1 by 1 divided by 8 is minus of 1 multiplied with 1 multiplied with 8 plus 1 divided by 8 equal to minus 9 divided by 8. When you multiply the denominator with whole, then add with the numerator, we get minus 1 multiplied with 8 is minus 8 plus 1 minus 9 divided by 8. We get minus 9 divided by 8. Multiplicative inverse of minus 1. minus 1 divided by 8, minus 1 divided by 8. Multiplicative inverse of 1 divided by 8 equal to 1 divided by minus 1 divided by 8. And minus 1 divided by 8 is minus 9 divided by 8. Here we get, so 1 divided by minus 9 divided by 8 is 1 multiplied with minus 8 divided by 9. So we get 1 multiplied with minus 8 divided by 9 is minus 8 divided by 9. But it is given that 8 divided by 9 is the multiplicative inverse of minus 1. The multiplicative inverse of minus 1 divided by 8. But we get minus 8 divided by 9 is the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 divided by 8. So here negative sign is missing. It's 8 divided by 9 is a positive rational number. Here negative sign. But we get multiplicative inverse of minus 1 by 8 is minus 8 divided by 9. Here the negative sign is here. So negative sign is missing in 8 divided by 9. So this is incorrect. Now we have to solve question number 9. Question number 9 is 0.3 is the multiplicative inverse of 3 1 by 3. Why or why not? We know 3 1 by 3 equal to 3 multiplication of denominator with whole number plus numerator. 3 multiplied with 3 is 9, 9 plus 1 is 10, 10 divided by 3. When you convert mixed number with the improper number, then we get 3 1 divided by 3 equal to 10 divided by 3. And 0.3, this is the decimal number. 0.3 equal to 3 divided by 10. So multiplicative inverse of 3 1 divided by 3 is 1 divided by 3 1 divided by 3. 1 divided by 3 1 by 3 is 10 divided by 3. So 1 divided by 10 divided by 3 is 1 multiplied with 3 divided by 10. So we get 3 divided by 10, which is equal to 0.3. We know 3 divided by 10 equal to 0.3. So this is correct. 0.3 is the multiplicative inverse of 3 1 divided by 3. Now we have to solve question number 10. Question number 10 is write the rational number that does not have a reciprocal. The rational number that does not have a reciprocal is 0. That is, reciprocal of 0 is 1 divided by 0, and 1 divided by 0 is meaningless. We can't find the number 1 divided by 0. So reciprocal of rational number that does not have a reciprocal is 0. And second bit is the rational number that are equal to their reciprocal. The rational number that are equal to their reciprocal are 1 and minus 1. As reciprocal of 1 is 1 divided by 1 is 1, the same rational number 1, and reciprocal of the rational number minus 1 is 1 divided by minus 1 is minus 1, the same rational number minus 1. So rational numbers that are equal to their reciprocals are 1 and minus 1. And third bit is the rational number that is equal to its negative. The rational number that is equal to its negative is 1. Now we have to solve question number 11. Fill in the blanks. 0 has dash reciprocal. 0 has no reciprocal. As we know, reciprocal of 0 is 1 divided by 0. That is meaningless. So 0 has no reciprocal. The numbers dash and dash are there own reciprocals. The numbers 1 and -1 are their own reciprocals. Reciprocal of 1 is 1 divided by 1 is 1 itself only, and reciprocal of -1 is 1 divided by -1 equal to -1. The -1, that is the number itself only. So numbers 1 and -1 are their own reciprocals. The reciprocals of -5 is 1 divided by -5 equal to -1 divided by 5. Now we have to solve question number 4. Question number 4 is reciprocal. Fourth bit is reciprocal of 1 divided by x, where x not equal to 0 is. Reciprocal of 1 divided by x is 1 divided by 1 divided by x equal to 1 multiplied with x. 1 multiplied with x is x. So reciprocal of 1 divided by x is x. And fifth bit is product of two rational numbers always at dash. The product of two rational number is always a rational number. When we multiply a rational number a and b, we get the same rational number b and a. That is called the commutative property and the rational number. The product of two rational number is always a rational number. The reciprocal of a positive rational number is always positive. Reciprocal of the positive rational number. If a is a positive rational number, then reciprocal of positive rational number 1 divided by a is always positive. If 1 divided by 2 is a positive rational number, then its reciprocal, that is 1 divided by 1 divided by 2 equal to 1 multiplied with 2 divided by 1 equal to 1 multiplied with 2 equal to 2. That is, we get the 2, that is positive rational number. So reciprocal of a positive rational number is always positive. What we have learned today? Today we have learned exercise 1.1. Try these questions and questions 1 to 11 on properties of rational number. We have learned properties of rational numbers, closure properties of rational number, commutative property of rational number, associative property of rational number, distributive properties of rational number, additive and multiplicative inverse of rational number, and additive and multiplicative identity of rational numbers. Thank you. If you stop at any place, then write in comment section and I will reply. Keep learning and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.